Did you know emotions are a gift? But gifts need to be opened. They need to be received. They need to be enjoyed. And so if we're always trying to avoid strong emotions or all emotions, then we miss the in benefit. We don't gain from these messages because we're avoiding them. So I've got a four-step process that can help us remember that they're a gift. And that's to start with God. G stands for go to God first. You see, Psalm 139 reminds us, search our hearts, O God. You tell us what's going on and you lead us. You see, if we search our hearts, sometimes we get all in a swamp of feeling guilty or ashamed, and that's not what God has for us. And sometimes we overlook things that we really need to pay attention to. So when you search your heart together with God, that's where the gold comes in. I stands for identify. Now you want to identify the emotion, you want to give it a name. So I've got little cue cards. These have little pictures with names of it. This is just simply lists of words that we can choose from, because sometimes you'll be stuck in an emotion and you won't be able to give a name to it. But having a name helps us step a little further back, and that leads us to our third step, which is follow the trail. There is a trail. The emotion leads us to a message. And so there's three questions that can really help us. And that first question is, what are my thoughts? What am I thinking right now? What's going on in my thought process? The second question is, what am I experiencing physically? Do I have like a heaviness in my shoulders or my stomach is butterflies? Because that can also help us explore and really follow this trail to the message. The third question I think is really helpful is, what preceded this? What was happening before I started feeling this emotion? All three of those questions are really helpful to follow the trail. And then once you get the message from the emotion, you can do the fourth step, T, take an action. Sometimes you'll feel that, oh yes, I am carrying something that wasn't mine. I'm going to take a brisk walk and get off some of that stress. Maybe sometimes it'll be, yeah, there's a heaviness in my heart. I need to write a letter and express myself. Probably a letter I'll never send, but something that's in action. It might be dancing, it might be drawing, but emotions need action. There needs to be something. The emotion stands for something goes into motion. So emotions lead you to an action. You get to choose that action once you learn the message. So thank you, and I hope we get together and talk about this.